For the Ward 7 area, Country Club has become a nightmare for the residents. There is a nightclub at the Chisipiti Shopping Centre owned by a particular gentleman who revs his motorbike at 3 o'clock in the morning. And they go until 5 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I can hear it every Sunday morning. There is the event Zim Gardens, which they are currently building townhouses. So they've stopped their noise at the moment, but we have called the police there so many times. I've actually had to shut down weddings because the noise is so loud. And
I think everybody knows home ground. It's very famous. Even in America, they know about home ground. Low density has become a high density. There was smoke every night, noise up to 3 o'clock, drugs being sold freely, prostitution going on, crime rate has gone up. I am trying my very best. I go to the police, I go to City of Harare, I go everywhere. All I get is definitely, we are going to look into it, definitely, but nothing has happened.
I stand here on behalf of Ward 18, that includes Borrowdale and its surrounding suburbs, Glenlawn, Greystone Park, Queenington, Borrowdale Brook, Hoggarty Hill, Philadelphia, and many others. We had a challenge with the Prayer Mountain, that's on Croyle Road. That has since been resolved, but not fully. More still has to be done. We also had issues with Pablos at St. Levis Village. And lately, Zone Gardens in Pomona, complaints concerning Siekaya in Queenington, open air churches. Forgive me, Councillor Kotora and myself are conflicted. AFM Church in Borrowdale. Many complaints, I'm sure Joshua Cannons knows about that. An open air church, I'm sure you know the place, Councillor Kotora.
My name is Carol Pierce. I was formerly the chairperson of Ward 17, which stretches from Harare Drive in the west to Enterprise Road in the east, and from the avenues in the south to beyond Mount Pleasant. It's a huge ward. It has a large number of flats, cluster homes, and increasingly nightclubs, brothels, sports clubs, and restaurants, and so on. I don't want to detail all the terrible things that we've experienced in the last 6 years, because it really will take too long and it'll be boring. It's all very repetitious. And I think we all have the same experience. In Avondale, that experience is exacerbated by the fact that we're close to the city, and we are quite a compact, the centre of Avondale is quite a compact area. And nightclubs have been zoned in the centre of Avondale, and they have moved out from the CBD and are now practicing their business in our area. In May this year, we got so upset that we hired a researcher to drive around our area for 11 nights, documenting those businesses that were making a noise and causing a disturbance at night. Ladies and gentlemen, there are over 20 in an area of about 2 square kilometres, and the noise that they broadcast carries at least 1 kilometre and often 4 kilometres. So the entire suburb is drenched with noise, 4 nights a week, and quite often early in the mornings when they have Zumba.
The girls observed. You won't believe it, but I used to be a nightclubber as well, many, many years ago. And in those days, our nightclubs were Archipelago, Sandros, Roslins, Turtles. Guess where they all were? In the CBD, underground. There must have been a reason for that, guys. Now and again we'd have a gig at Postals or a gig at Zimbank or whatever it was, Saturday evening under a tent. I think there was a license that was issued for that event. Well, I'm pretty sure there was. It was all over and done with by 11 o'clock at night. And after that, where did we go? Back to Sandro's, back to Roslyn's, back to Archipelago, back underground. And that's where we could stay till, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. But we were out of the suburbs. We were in the CBD, which was obviously the quieter area, or the non-business area during the night. I would say the problem is exacerbated at the moment by the new zoning, the densification. I mean, if we look at Mount Pleasant, there are a hell of a lot more people in Mount Pleasant now. The varsity's got bigger. The actual, where there was one house, there are now 7 small properties or small houses being built on. I shouldn't call them small houses, but there might be. That have been built on them. So there are more people in the area. They're all looking for a place to go. They're all looking for fun to be had. And let's not take away the fun. We've all been there. But let's just make sure that it goes into areas. And they can build a nightclub in Mount Pleasant. I don't have a problem with that. Make sure it is well designed, well built, and soundproofed.
Ear Ground.